Hello everyone. So I'm kind of doing a different video today. So this week has been a little bit interesting because I was thinking about doing some more Helldivers 2 content, and unfortunately I've had to come to the decision to put a pause on Helldivers 2 content. I will do my best to explain, but I still have to research a bit, but yesterday I tried playing the game again, and I did have some overloading issues and errors, and my PC was being pushed to the max. And it's a recent model, recent build that I made. It's pretty high end and shouldn't really have any issues with the game, but unfortunately it has in the past few months, and I wasn't the only one. There were other content creators also having issues, and it's only getting worse. So as far as I know, there was a game guard update, and I think it's a performance patch. And I did update that, but after that, the game was... unfortunately, it was a disaster. And I know a lot of you originally subscribed to me because of my Helldivers 2 content, and I deeply appreciate that. It was never really the plan initially to play as much as I did, but I enjoyed the game so much that I just couldn't stop. And I've also been doing a lot of Wilds. Basically, Wilds and Helldivers 2 have been my main games. Both games are wonderful. Monster Hunter Wilds is wonderful, but right now, Wilds has been my focus. It was meant to be the main game for the channel, but Helldivers 2 definitely deserves a spot next to it. But as of right now, I do play on PC, and that version is having way too many issues and is working my PC to the bone, and it did get hard locked a couple of times, so I had to force a shutdown, which is not good for it. And I've been reading that PC builds are literally breaking because of this game, and what I'm going to be doing in the meantime is doing my due research on the game, but given the circumstances of how it's performing on my end, I don't feel comfortable playing the game right now. So what I'm going to do is get the game for console and slowly build up that account, because unfortunately there is no cross progression, so I cannot bring over my data from PC to console. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. But I do deeply appreciate everyone that supported me this year. I did not expect my channel to grow as fast as it did, and this was even before I started VTubing. Around my debut, I got to 100, and now I'm at over 150. I'm currently sitting on 163. That is insane. You guys are amazing, and I'm speechless at how much support I've gotten, and all I can say is thank you, because it's been very difficult. I honestly thought there were a couple of times where I'd have to quit due to real life stuff, but I kept going as much as I could, and you guys are still being very loyal and watching my content, and it is unreal how fun it's been. And I want to thank you to my friends, my fellow content creators, for hanging on and continuing to game with me. It's been a wild ride, but we're still going to keep going. I am not giving up on Helldivers 2, but my PC copy will be on pause for now. But if I can get a console account going, and it will take time, because I don't want to necessarily neglect my other games, because I am branching out to other games, and I have content for that as well. Now, there is some VTuber content I have for Helldivers 2, but it's not ready yet, so I'm gonna get that compiled and get that out there, whichever I have, given everything that's happened. And once that's released, that's gonna be it, until they fix the PC version or I get a decent console account going, whichever comes first. So, and I've been meaning to do that anyway. I've been wanting to learn how to play on console in case I travel, so this might be a good way for me to learn. I don't know how bad I'll be, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice to start fresh, because I miss the old days where all you had was like a few guns and you just had to rely on pure skill. And now there's so many to choose from. and some of them are required for certain things, and that's fine. Like, I like the variety, but sometimes it's nice to just start over. It gives you a fresh perspective on things. But I do hope that in time the recent update gets updated again and they fix their stuff. It's not going to be completely over, unless actually I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it, but I will see what I can do about playing on console so that I can continue content for you guys for Helldivers 2, because so many of you liked it and I don't want to stop. But I am sorry that I had to put a pause on this. I just cannot risk ruining my setup, and it was breaking too much for me anyway. Even a couple months ago it was, and it's one of the reasons why content has been slower with it. And at the end of the day, it's all about the fun, right? And if it's constantly breaking and freezing, I can't really record anything, so there's not much I can do. But I do wish Airhead the best of luck in fixing the game. Hopefully they do soon. Sorry this video wasn't as fun and joyful as it usually is, but I wanted to say this with my own voice and not through text. But just wait. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm crossing my gamer fingers that it gets fixed as soon as possible. It needs to, at the very least, not overload. And once that's fixed, then I will come back. Until then, see you later, Grammys. Bye-bye.